Good evening. Yo, Raymond, what's going on, sir? Got a dope little tune here, huh? Nothing, man. Trying to get TJ and get Sea of Thieves going, but he had to re-download it. So we're trying. How was work? Ooh, I get to queue for that new dungeon tonight. I get to queue up. I don't know what this is. Too long. I hear you, man. It's never good, never good. Alright. Dusk Vigil. There we go. Nice. Level descending. We'll do that. Boom. Dusk Vigil. Took a nap when I got home. Yeah, man. I came home and I had to lay down for a second too, and then I had to watch the baby. But he went up at like 7, but I was watching the Clovich Killer, and I didn't finish it because I wanted to get on stream a little bit because I could finish that tomorrow. Yeah, it's a good movie, man. Alright, let's see how I do in this. I might die. I'm at work that I jump in quickly. Rui, thank you so much for that, host. Much appreciated, man. How's your baby doing? How is it? Still keeping that hashtag positive parenting? It's tough. Yeah, man. I told you. It's whew. Yeah, man, gotta keep it positive. Yo, Raymond, you there? Check out my mount. It's a fat chocobo, and you have to hold out. You have to hold out. What is this? Cabbage. So he runs after it. I knew you liked that one. What are we doing? SR tonight? +12 hour days of work and baby plus streaming is hard work. Yeah, man, I don't know how you're streaming. I was actually like, that motherfucker. Is he sleeping? Full support of it, and she wants help. I end stream straight away. Yeah, man. That's how it's gotta be. That's how it's gotta be, man. Hashtag positive adulting. And yes and no. Night times are the hardest. Yeah, man. We're still dealing with it. Almost 3 months in. She believes I can make it full time the way I'm going. I've made money from it, which isn't the goal, but a lot of extras for me. Dude, that's it, man. Yo, listen, you never have to do the... I'm gonna grab a drink. All right, man. You never have to worry about the money thing for me, man. We all know an end goal. You know, we all know an end goal is to make a full-time living. off one of our passions. So I know a lot of people, you know, I know a lot of people say that, but like I said, you don't got to be that way with me. I mean, it's our passion, but we also are trying to make money off it. And I wish you all the luck in the world, man. You know that. I don't know what else they want me to do here. There we go. There we go. I want a job from home too, so I'm grinding, bro. Do you got SR on? I think I do, man. Try it out. I just tried it. I don't know if it worked. I don't think it worked. God. Be awesome to do a full-time hangout with my kid whenever would be my ideal dream. Yeah, dude. You'd be home all the... Yeah, man. Get it, girl. I'm shit on Twitter, but Instagram and Facebook are booming for me. In what regard, man? Like, what are you doing on those platforms? I don't know what this is. The Ataris? Good song. Promoting and socializing. Nice, man. Yeah, dude. I don't see any traction on Facebook or Instagram, but my new thing for the new year is to put out those micro blog posts at least like daily. So try to build that up because I'm seeing more engagement on posts than just likes, like, you know, likes because of hashtags and shit. So vlogs are awesome. I watch them before I go to bed. Oh, nice, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know how I'm going to keep this tank up once we get into a boss. He's getting pummeled. My regen does like nothing for him. I got back to work, bro. We're still in 2 hours. I should be back. If not, enjoy your day and night. And much love as always. You too, man. Good luck with the baby, dude. If you need any tips, I don't got any. Take care, dude. Ooh, look at this guy. It's my first time in this dungeon. The Towering Oliphant. Tusk butt. It said tusk butt. I can't move. There we go. I've been on an apple cider kick lately. Yeah, man, you were saying the other day, but I don't think it was you. I think it was somebody else. I just messed up really bad. I should probably watch videos before I do these. Oh, the pineapple dude. Yeah, dude. How many aliases do you have now? 4. 5. Yeah, I gotta watch videos for these. I feel like an asshole. I let everybody die. Yo, we back. I wonder why I couldn't hear anything. My right ear wasn't on. He just whacked us, man. The new Prodigy album. This is one of my my gym tracks. It just keeps getting better as the song goes on. It builds and it just keeps getting better. Ready? I'm gonna start knocking now. Right at the end, or I think it's at the end. It's just, I don't know. I love it. Here, right here at the end. Yeah, man. Do I have? I don't. Like this. Ooh, this is Glitch Mob. Glitch Mob are always good. They're like a very consistent EDM group, like the Prodigy. I'm waiting for that new Madeon album. I saw he played a surprise show, and he played a surprise show, and debuted a new unreleased song. He's taking way too long between albums. Him and Porter Robinson, because they're basically the same person, kind of like Lionel Richie and Billy Ocean. what's this guy do? Look at this, there's dead bodies and shit. Flash back into gear. It's the main guy from CKY when CKY broke up. I knew he sounded familiar. Yeah, dude, Darren Miller's CKY's one of my favorite bands, and the band that I saw the most times in my entire life. I probably saw them, me and T probably saw them like 15 times and hung out with them like 10 of those 15. Look at this person busting the guns over here. What the F? Doing pretty good healing for my first go back here. Not too bad. St. Wenriel's Chapel. Bro, I'm upset about this next song you played.
I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Achilles and his
I like it.
Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his spins. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this.
Can't battle Riz, right?
Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. to hold. The legends and the myths, the testaments they told. The moon in its eclipse, and Superman unrolls the suit before he lived. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero.
What am I doing wrong here?
Just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss.
Oh, that guy DC'd.
Just like this. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
God damn it. Why do I keep getting sucked into this thing?
How much you wanna risk? I'm looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss, something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
I got stuck in it again.
Oh, I want something just like this.
We're all gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yep. Oh, I gotta get behind the rock. Okay.
Oh, I want something just like this.
The rock is amazing. Just get behind Dwayne Johnson. He won't get hit by that. Oh, man. Ooh, dude. Guess who finished early? Oh, nice, man. It's always good on a Saturday, right? Or a Sunday, whatever it is. Whatever it is in that fake place you live. Dude, Blacktop Mojo. Sunday fake bot. This is a good song. What's this? Dr. Vox. Nice. Just had a fake baby too, dude. Everybody knows Australia's not real. I sent you the documentation. It's royalty free. I found it on Pretzel. Oh, nice. And the earth is flat. Right. There's documentation for that as well. The 9/11 was a conspiracy theory. You're getting crazy now. Kind of believe it though. Who is this? Alex Jones? Have you watched documentaries? I have not. Oh, thank God I'm out of that purple shitty robe. So good to see you stream. Feels like years. Dude, feels like years to me. You can imagine me. Need my dose of safety. Yeah, man. It feels good to be here. It's been tough, dude. Hidden has been growing well. Dude, Hidden's doing amazing. He started crushing it with that Pokemon game. Started crushing it with Pokemon. The Pokemans. My fat chocobo can't get up here. Come on. Come on. That chicken reminds me of Realm Royale. Oh yeah, it does, dude. Remember Realm Royale? That was fun for a day. I really liked Realm though. Been playing it because it's been released on Xbox. Definitely enjoyable. Yeah, it's a good game. Surely one of these people have encountered heretics while out hunting. Pray, speak with as many as you can, Seth more. Do you have it? I have it. Guess there's no mistaking at last it is ours once more. My parents presented the sapphire to me on my wedding day. As my wife and I presented to Yolameric on his, one day they would do the same for their son. But for that disgrace of an inquisitor's suspicion of heresy, what a rot. He knew what he wanted from the start. Alright, I'm driving, I'll be listening, but not typing. See you in 15. Alright, man. I'll be here. Nay, I know of no heretics. Do you honestly expect me to keep track of every whatever that says? Okay. Summit, I can help you with, my lord. Heretics, well, I've never seen one myself, but that ain't say I haven't heard a thing or two. We would be grateful for any information you share with us. The gods know we glean precious little from talking to the rest of these people. No, if it was order of Sir Ajantalot's father, still as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't fussy as to what I do. Not everyone's as patient as me, though. Plenty of low-born lads who get pressed in the service start grumbling before they've seen their second battle. And once they got to thinking how unfair it all is, it don't take much for the heretics to turn their heads. From what I hear, the simple promise of freedom tends to do it. That may explain how Lady Iceheart was able to expand her following so swiftly. Sad to say, some mates of mine gobbled down the heretics' tripe and asked for seconds. Told me they were off to Western Highlands to light a signal fire. That's how you let the heretics know you're serious about joining the ranks. Apparently send up some purple smoke and the bastards come to you. Ooh. Is that so? Why then? I am minded to start a fire. If we are to lure our foes to our position, then we must find a means of producing a signal of purple hue. As it so happens, I once heard the tale of a trapper who dropped a hide of yak under his campfire. Aside from the terrible stench, the story also describes in detail the smoke from the smothered flames was tinged of deep violet. Yeah, man, they're so good. Me. Bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum. Purple flame, purple flame. It's a play on Purple Rain. Purple flame, purple flame. Let me. This is my healing song. Help me cure you. These movements in your life. Think about it. The first time I heard this song, I was playing EverQuest 1 at 15 years old. Maybe I was 16 or 17. Think about it. Yeah. Running around EverQuest 1. And then one more time. Love it. Who did you play Opeth for? Your wife or your buddy? Like they were talking about church and I put Opeth on. My coworker, yeah. Can't beat that. Oh boy. Would seem that collecting fire was a new experience for Master Alphanod. His must have a privileged upbringing. Have you the hides we need? Yes. Lady Iceheart
reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here.
We wish to speak to you.
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken...
There's audio, man. It's a cutscene. I haven't played this yet. I haven't played through this expansion.
'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elizan tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva. While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm Hraesvelgar, in particular, so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elizan is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Hraesvelgar, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity.
Whoa.
Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgar ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes, and 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted. Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Whoa.
Good gods!
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly.
Come home, my missus and son are sleeping like angels. There you go, man.
No longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
That's always a good thing. What time is it there?
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels. And the
1:30.
dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
What about you? What time is it? 10:28.
You
So
still
10:30
believe that a peaceable solution can be found?
at night.
Very well. I will take you to him.
So how's life been going? Still working? Yeah, man. I'm working like a
Our
dog.
road will lead us to Dravania,
Then I come home.
the homeland of
What
dragonkind.
I did was I would
Then we shall ascend unto the clouds, where
go
Hraesvelgr resides.
to work. The wife went back to work this week. I'd go to work and then she'd watch him, and it was insane. So I'd come home and relieve her. She'd go upstairs from about 3:30 till 9. Come downstairs, I'd shower, go to bed. Both go to bed, and she would deal with him because she was off the next morning. So now that she's back at work, I'm getting up around, if he's good, I'll sleep till 5 or 6. If he's bad, I'll get up at 3 or 4 in the morning and bring him down here. But she takes care of it in the beginning so I could get some sleep. So from like 9 till, not 9, I don't go to bed at 9, I go upstairs at 9. So like 10 or 11 till 3, I sleep, or 10 or 11 till 5 or 6. So all depends on him, how he does.
Autumn miss, my friend.
Do bottle feed or breastfeed? Bottle, we tried. Breastfeeding didn't work.
Rest a while. And should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
First one is always hard to breastfeed. As they say, I mean,
Vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were.
see, I feel shit because I can't do much of it. Does all the work with the breastfeeding. Yeah, man. Don't feel bad, man. As long as she's happy that she's doing it, don't feel bad, dude. I mean,
But will it be enough?
it's you have an excuse. I can't be like, I can't feed with these titties. You know? What am I gonna do? My little boy's getting his tongue and lip tied down so he feeds more. Ah, I heard about that. What? So what is that? You are Septimore, yes? Pray me if you wish. 'Tis passing strange, it is not. The fate should bring us together, thus do I walk alongside the warrior of light. But history is full of such unexpected alliances. Shall we make our way into Dravania then? Such a jam, yeah, man. Did you ever hear an original by them? I don't know if I could do it. Signs of symptoms of the tongue tie include difficulty lifting the tongue to the upper teeth or moving the tongue from side to side. Trouble sticking out the tongue past the lower front teeth. A tongue that appears notched or heart-shaped and stuck out. Ah. So do I have to run there? Is this me? Oh, this is me here. So he has trouble breastfeeding because of it. Gotcha. Yeah, nah, man. My dude eats. He just he wouldn't latch on, so been using a line of milk attached to the nipple. I mean, that's good, man. You know, at first, to be honest with you, I was super upset that we weren't breastfeeding, that we couldn't do it, because, you know, you read everything that it's just better. But, yeah, I got over that quick, but, you know, plus it allows me to bond with them, you know. God damn it.
Of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som Arl, where lies the ancient home of Dragonkind.
I feed him one off. He's having a hard time with the express milk. Gotcha.
And the skies seethe with sinuous shapes. They came.
Yeah, it's so yeah, do you have any fussing or at all? Like at our lowest, man, he was up for 16 hours screaming. And that was a couple times a week. We're now standing on the threshold of Dravania. The path to Somal will take us farther west, beyond the embrace of the forest branches. It'll be a long and demanding journey. My suggestion is that we take our rest at the village ahead and see what the properly provisioned. There is a village here, but I thought these lands the sole domain of Dragonkind. Why would anyone choose to live in such a perilous place? A lot, but mainly 2 to 4 hours max. The wild chocobo's tail feather was built by hunters. Needs to feed every 3 to 4 hours, so yeah, sometimes we'll skip a sleep for more feed time. Yeah, man, we still do, man. Still, 3 months in, we're doing, I mean, if he cries now we're at the point where, like, we know if he's not consolable, then he's hungry, but It's still ending up being up like every 2 hours, man. And with these growth spurts, it's like every hour and a half. I'm a pro swaddler. Dude, swaddling's awesome. I did it. The wife never wanted to do it. I did it. And obviously, Beast Nappy Changer. Dude, I said it and I'll say it again. I would rather change a shit diaper than change his clothes. Because I feel like if I move the wrong way, I'm gonna like snap his arm or something. I'll change a shit diaper any day over changing his clothes. It's not that bad. I think it's gonna be worse when he's older. Yeah, man, I have no problems with poop diapers, at least now, but I don't know how that's gonna change when solids get introduced. I remember I was 16 changing my sister's nappers. She pooped so bad it went all the way up her back, all through the streets. I'm like, Dad, present. Yeah, there was a few days when all that stuff was going on with him being real bad that he didn't poop in like 2 days, so mailbox capacity for this type of letter is at 100%. Okay, can we just delete all? Yeah, my son poops good. Well, it's different too, formula based versus breastfeeding. Because I think at one point you're going to, maybe it's when he's had enough milk, he's fallen asleep, then he poops. Yeah. The thing is though, is that I think he's going to like poop really seldomly, right? Because I think with breastfeeding they use like most of the nutrients, so there's like no reason to poop really. Yeah, it's minimum. Sometimes big ones if he feeds too much, but yeah, twice, three times a day max. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's good though. You probably have a lot less problems than we had. That you're doing that. Let's hand my hat and call me Leatherface. We have, I don't know what it said. Oh, and if it ain't the lovely Sally. It's been too long, girl. that it has. Mars Champ. My companions and I are on a pilgrimage to Somal. Might we stay in Tailfeather while prepare for the next leg of our journey? When he was born though, now that was scary. Yeah, dude, fuck childbirth. You know how people go in? I don't know if you were here. I think you were here when I was talking about, you know, people go in and they're like, it's a boy, it's a girl, we have a baby, whatever. I just went in cursing. I was just dropping F-bombs. I'm like, this is the most effing messed up shit I've ever seen. This is awful. This is not natural. Yeah, it was silent. Yeah, it sucks. I didn't say any words. Yeah, man. I was holding a leg because they're like, oh, you know, the whole time we said, I'm going to hold a leg. I'm not going to look. Thinking that, you know, the gown covers what's going on. Like on the movies. Hold on one second. There's nothing for me. You know, thinking it's like the movies, and then it's like, so I was just holding, looking at TV, and they're like, Dad, you okay? And I'm like, yep. And then they finally kicked me out. Not out of the room, but like a nurse took over to like, get the fuck out of here. They never used to stray far from the hives out of fear of dragons. They got a lot more aggressive late, sending out war parties for maims in all directions. They've even taken harassing the Dravanians in their own lairs, if you can believe it. When they ventured, which is more and more, by the way, they certainly ain't afraid to come out of that. Seemed that as much as changed Dravania, the Nath were not wont to cause such strife. You lived here in Dravania? Aye, 'twas the time following the calamity. My family was dead, my home was gone, and I had fled from the bitter cold into these lands. I knew not the paths of the forest, then I wandered out from under the protection of its bows. That was when I chanced upon a Raisvogler. He had descended from his mountain lair. The exhausted mind could not contend with the sight of the majestic worm, nor the vision of the past. His presence visited upon me. Thankfully, Merchamp found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees and nursed me back to health, and in Tailfeather remained for some time. He wasn't breathing, cord wrapped around his neck 3 times when he was born. Watching him be resuscitated, my heart was just hurting. I was like crying. My miss lost a lot of blood, so she was in trouble. Yep, so did mine. So I had to go with the kid and her mom and sister. I had to stay with her. Scariest moment of my life, that's for sure. Yeah, dude, childbirth is so shitty. It's such a shitty time. And you got Raymond over here. He's like, nah, man, it's fine. Oh, fuck off, Raymond. I hate that the doctors don't say anything. Well, that's the thing, man, is you have to understand is that, like, they know. I mean, with the cord wrapped, I don't know how that is, but like when the woman's struggling and we're sitting there like, what the fuck? And we're like, this isn't right, or, you know, because that's what I was saying. I was getting mad. I was getting pissed off because she pushed for like an hour and 40 minutes, and I was getting mad, and the doctors were like laughing, having a good time. You know, the doctor with the nurses, they do it every day. You know. They know what's gonna happen. They know that they're not leaving that room until there's a baby present, you know? But yeah, my wife was bleeding out. They had to rush her up and take care of it, but it's funny because I saw the dynamic of male to female and then like the female to baby. Because in that moment when he wasn't born, not that I didn't care about the baby, but I was all about her, where she didn't care if, you know, at the end of the day, she didn't even care if she lived or died, as long as, you know, he was okay. But my mind was just focused on her, you know what I mean? So if there's anything beautiful about childbirth, that's what it is. I think I told you that before, though. Is seeing that dynamic. I understand that, but I mean, they were doing their job. But my son not moving and stuff, I thought he was gone, but they got him back. Yeah, yeah. That's something else. I mean, I'm just talking about, like, you know, when you're there for an hour and 40 minutes of pushing, and your wife is like at the hour 30-minute mark, like, I don't think I can do this. They're just like, nah, come on, you got it, you know. And yeah, man, I'll never forget, mine went for 12 hours labor, 5 hours push. 5 hours of pushing? Yikes. Yeah, hand was broke, but it's all good. Jesus. Whose hand? Had a cutter band too. Jesus. My fingers were bruised. Oh, jeez. What were you, punching shit? No, she was squeezing. Holy shit, wow. It's unbelievable, those swear words she picked up from me. Yeah, dude. My wife didn't swear, but she went through it, man. And then, like, I swore I wouldn't look, and I started looking because I wanted to make sure that when these, you know, because the another part that sucks is that, and they're just doing their job once again, but that they're like, oh my god, here, like every push is like, this is it, this is it, this is it. Nope. An hour and 40 minutes later, I heard this is it about 140 times. Yeah, that shit sucks. This is going on fucking shitballs. Come on, get this thing out of me, for fuck's sake. Yeah, man. That's funny. Still haven't peeked down there, too scared. Dude, I haven't looked. She assures me that everything is fine. We did the deed, everything felt good, but I didn't look. So she had him October 9th, and she was cleared November 29th. So you're about looking at 2 months, which is like 6 weeks. It's like 6 weeks, so. Nothing like the internet, I guess, dude. Just imagine our fathers, man. They didn't have internet porn. They had to do that shit with shitty ass magazines. They had to do it with shitty ass magazines and girls with gigantic bushes. Fuck the old times. It's funny because, oh man, I was just say, wait till you have kids, son. Yeah, man. It's cool though, man, because like I said, there were some days, if I'm honest with you guys, which I always am, you know, there were some days when I was like, me and the wife looked at each other and we're like, I don't know if we can keep doing it, you know? Like, I don't know if we can keep doing it. Like, you have to understand, like, multiple times a week of 16-hour stretches of screaming, no consoling, no nothing. He goes down for 10 minutes, you know? And we were talking and we're like, you know, at our wit's end. And now he sees us, he recognizes us, and like he could have a crying spurt, but then you put him down to like change his diaper, and you know, he looks up and he's like, when you smile, he smiles, he starts talking to you. It's crazy, man. That wipes away anything, you know? Anything negative is gone. Yeah, man. That's what I wrote on Instagram. Like, you could have all the petty bullshit, all that garbage. You walk and you see the smile of your son or your daughter. Nothing matters. Your tiredness goes away, you know? Uh-oh. Feels like time's flying too quick though. Well, listen, man. Just remember, during those tough days, there will be a time when you can't hold him anymore in your arms. Regardless if he's good or bad, there will be a time when you can't do that anymore. So remember that the next time you're like, fuck, this is a tough day. It looks like I got a crappy shirt. What the F is this? Let me guess, these people aren't going to help me either, right? Of course not. That would be too nice of them. Working my ass off. I get to spend 45 hours with them, then I got to sleep for a couple hours and do it all. Yeah, man. Just keep racking it up, man. Just keep racking it up. So, I'm just getting opinions from people that, you know, come in here and hang out. So, I mean, mind you could get a lot of this, you know, on the blog and everything, and I don't know people about reading, but what would you think about if I put out a book this year of just content, like mindset, content creation, different topics? Sold it on Amazon. Sold it on Audible. Oh, I would do Audible, man. I know I got a sexy voice. I love Audible. Yeah, man. Oh my god, look at this. This is awful. Oh my god, this is awful. Look at this. I don't even have any sexy Persian rug chest hair. Yuck. Should be an Audible reader, dude. How do I apply? Find out how do I apply. Your voice is soothing as fuck. Dude, and the thing is, I bought a Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay. He's one of my favorite authors, and I listened to it, dude, and the author was fucking awful, dude. Awful. What I've been thinking is I want to write it. Okay? This is how I'm thinking about structuring it. This is very, very early, so this could change. First of all, I gotta write a book. So I'm gonna start that, and then I think that I would do Audible, see what the price is, and then I was thinking of taking that. I want to hit all three, you know, the big three: written word, audio, video. And I was thinking of compiling all that into a package and selling it like on a course, like on Gumroad. So that would be like, so let's say the book's like $10, then like the course with video and audio would be like $35. You know what I mean? But there's a catch. And the catch is that for the book, I would need people to proofread it. So how I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna give it away for free. I'm gonna say like a week out of release or something. I'll say anybody in the Discord will get it for free. I'll post it one time, keep it up for 24 hours and delete it. And then obviously, you know, if it was someone like you or Raymond or someone that missed it in the 24 hours, I would send it to you through Discord, you know. But all Discord members will get the book for free. That's dope. But, I'll still be buying it. Well, I already talked to Copper, even though I told him, like, dude, this is way off. I'm like, you know, I'm talking about doing this in a year. Because, and I'd like to talk to you about something else too, if you don't mind. I talked to Copper Lion, and he, you know, he said that he would design my cover and stuff. So we got a guy for the cover of a book, you know. And then I don't know how you go about getting a physical book. That's inventory, so trying not to have inventory, but we'll see about that. No, and I was just talking to Raymond last night, and you know, it's like, so on my blog, what I started doing was just to make a few dollars, which is making literally a few dollars. Like, we're talking like $8. I got affiliated with Amazon. So on the blog, what I like to do is I like to write something inspirational, something motivational, which then I make the podcast and all that. And then I like to write like a sales page, a review page, if you will. So I try to alternate that. Something personal, so it's not just all selly, and then something selling, so it's not all preachy. So I've been alternating with that. And while I wasn't able to stream, last year I wrote a article on, because it was around the holidays, and I wrote an article on Cards Against Humanity and how it was the best party game. And I wrote it, you know, with the intention that it was the holidays, and me and my friends were big into it and all that. So I wrote a review on it, And then in November, I had 900 new users on the website because my Cards Against Humanity review was ranking in Google and was going, people were finding it and buying Cards Against Humanity through my link from my review. So I was talking to Raymond last night, and you know, it really has me thinking, because the blog, which I don't do enough with, is getting a lot of users. The podcast is doing really well. We're at 2,600 listens. And it just has me thinking. I'll never stop streaming. I love it. I love it more than anything. If there was, okay, let's put it this way. If there's one thing that I can do as a job, it would be this. Not writing, not podcasting. It would be this. I love this. I love, you know, being with all you and the gaming and all that. But the reality of it is that I don't play, you know, I like to do what I want to do, and I like to build an actual core audience. So, like, as you see, I'm here, I'm playing Final Fantasy. I do play the more popular games though, but I have to like it. But what I'm trying to say is that I could come on and stream for 5 to 6 hours to nobody. And once I'm done with that stream, that's it for the day. But if I took that 5 or 6 hours and created YouTube content, or created blog articles, or created a podcast, that stays online forever. And that's searched by people searching things. So I'm at a conundrum here where I have to keep up. I'm going to have to give a little bit more time to those other things, because in my eyes right now, those times are wasted. Because if no one comes in, you have zero growth. And that stream is over. And what you did, in my eyes, is wasted time playing video games. Because your stream, no one goes and watches old streams, you know, unless maybe you put them up on YouTube and they're searchable. But, you know, no one's looking at episode 12 of me playing Final Fantasy 14, like, especially now, you know. So it just has me at a weird feeling right now of like what I want to do. Do I want to create something that lasts? Even though it's not, now mind you, I love all of it. Like, I love all of it. But do I want to create something that lasts to maybe make something more of myself in those areas? Or do I want to stream because it's my favorite thing to do and I would love to do that more, even though I'm going to have days, hours of my time that will effectively be wasted, that I could have been building these other things. So that's the conundrum I'm in. You know, you should do, work hard at these podcasts and blog articles. You can make some serious money. And potentially make that a full-time thing and then stream on your free fun times. Let's be real, you have a niche. That's what you should do. If you do stream, maybe try a web show, because I believe that's where you're going to find a bigger audience. Hey, another idea I had. One of my favorite books that these big writers are writing, like Tim Ferriss, James Altucher. There's another one, but it escapes me. they took the biggest people in the world. So he wrote a gigantic, massive 800-page book, Tim Ferriss, called Tools of Titans. So what he did was he had a podcast and he interviewed people, and then he took the best things from those things and made it into a book. So you got like the biggest people in the world that make the most money, the most big entrepreneurs. And I gotta pause this because this song's amazing. And he condensed it. So I was thinking, like, holy shit, how good would a book sell? I mean, the only problem is, like, I wouldn't get like Ninja, or I wouldn't get Tim the Tatman, or I wouldn't get Dr. Lupo or Lyric, like the biggest people. But how cool would it be to get to have something like that, but with streamers? So like, you'd have a book, say, and let's just make it for simple. You'd have a book, and every chapter would be a different streamer, and essentially they would be asked the same 10 questions by me, and then I would write down their answers. You got Rui. No, man, I understand. I just think if I put that out, people would be like, well, I don't know these people. Like, and who the fuck is Seftabor? Like, why should I buy this? But I thought that would be amazing, you know. That would be dope. Yeah, just an idea, you know. And my third idea, because if you don't know, I wrote a few short horror stories because I'm a horror maniac. All I do is watch horror. I don't watch anything else. How amazing, I'm not going to do it, but these are ideas that come to me. How amazing would it be, make a movie? How amazing would it be if I had an Instagram account where every day was like a picture of what's the captions about, but you wrote daily, once a day, like a chapter of a story, and you had an Instagram page that you follow, and every picture entailed a chapter that told a whole story at the end, and it was like a daily thing. Yeah, dude, I love that idea. Like, I love it. Like, because I would want that. Like, I would love to follow someone that did that. The Seftabor horror account. Listen, that's all I watched. That's my passion, man. But yeah, I figure I gotta keep just doing what I'm doing, man. I just worry because I wrote in one of my latest articles about, you know, you spread yourself too thin. You write, you blog, you podcast, you make YouTube videos, you stream. Then that's cool, but nothing's really growing. I mean, or it's growing, but it's not growing as it should be, you know? Because I stream, like, let's be real. If I didn't stream and I was consistent, I could write 365 articles a year. Or close to it. Let's just call it 300. You know, in 2 years, I wrote 100, a little over 100, about 110. So I'm averaging like 50 articles a year. So that's one a week. How much bigger would my webpage be if I did 300 a year? I'm gonna pickle of streaming, variety streaming, is what will get me partnered, but I enjoy Fortnite too much. Dude, then play that, man. You know, unlike probably 95% of people that are on it for a bandwagon, just know that someday, it might be 5 years from now, but someday that's gonna go, no one's gonna care anymore, you know, just like Minecraft. $50 for 425 variety. Yeah, but how many people are talking? Like, I honestly don't give a fuck if I had 50 people right now watching. Like, if it's just you and Raymond talking, if there's 50, or you and Raymond talking, if there's 2, then well, who the fuck cares? Right. Oh, I gotcha. Those are still kind of high. I mean, maybe not now. I gotta start the song over. Too good to only listen once. 50 plus submission when there's so many people streaming it. Yeah, man. What's going on where, like, I see people and they have 5,000? Like, what the hell is that? Channel 1. What's a channel 1? See what happens? I take a few months off. Channel 1's only like teen though, isn't it? I think you have to put yours on teen. So we can't talk about Earth and everything we talk about. Oh, cutscene. Never gonna get through this song.
Vidofnia!
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a earth. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnia, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of
Partner streamers get featured on channel 1. Being a pro member will give you double sparks to help partner streamers. There's about 4,000 lurkers and maybe 25 to 50 people actually talking. Most people farm the sparks. Partner streamers get paid through sparks for free. I gotcha.
Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
So I'm a pro member, leave channel 1 on 24/7 to farm the sparks. Nice. I heard about channel 1 farming. I didn't know what everyone was talking about.
Or I shall gouge out one of yours.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sire's will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnia, please.
Channel 1's like hype zone. They stay for 15 minutes though, and you only. Oh, okay.
To Resfelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed? Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art
Be right back, need a drink. Alright, man.
Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
I'm gonna grab one after this cutscene too.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Alright, let me get a drink. Check Discord. Let me check it on my phone. I'm not logged in here. Oh, nice. Dude, that's awesome. How much does he weigh now? Best feeling in the world, man. That's it. Over 7 pounds, good. Because what, he was born in 6 pounds? 6.2. Yeah. Gaining weight, man. Gaining weight. My dude's fucking 15 pounds. Yeah, man. He eats a lot. He eats a fucking lot. I'm gonna get back to posting in Discord too. That's something I'm pissed off that I don't do anymore. I had people leave and all that. I mean, that's fine. Alright, your turn to check Discord. You do you, brother. Always support. Appreciate that, man. And that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, no offense to streaming or anything like that, but like, you're here because of the blog, not technically because I'm streaming. I mean, you stayed and hung out because I'm streaming and it was something that interested you, but you're here because of the blog. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Streaming is extra cool perks. Yeah, man. I love streaming though, man. It's so hard. I've been so... But like, I'm also, you know, I also want to be on like every platform, so. So how do you like that picture of that dude, huh? That's him getting baptized. With his little tie on. I should have another dungeon, right? 53. Let me look it up here so I can unlock it. BRB? No problem, man. You do you. Be here. Oh, what the... Alright, so it's the main story quest. Baby just peed all over me. It happens a lot, dude. How do I get out of this place? Not this way. How the fuck do I get out of here? Larry pissed all over me. Everything appears to be in order, assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation. I shall place our offerings in the trading post as instructed, where I suitably impressed. Well, how long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal or something such? Calm yourself, master. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. Long has been since hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that fill the air with such delightful scents. Land trap nectar and Nanka flesh. What delectable foods have you brought for us? Our meager existence much enriched by your bounty. Come hunters, come to our high view trade, cramped and stifling our homes, but the rancid incest keeps the dragons at bay. Better live the stench than cracks. Come, it's not fair. Far. Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in the worlds. We are Voth. We are the non-mind. It's great. He will need 4 zeros in a couple days instead of 5 zeros. Yeah, man. Goes quick. I'm actually gonna probably head out soon. Because I don't know if I'm getting up at 3 or I'm getting up at 5 or 6, so gotta get a few hours sleep in. Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The one mind would always cower when their winged shadows pass over the ground. No longer they had learned the battle-weary Dravanian was easy prey. That's a great song, man. Thus did the Overmind decide to heed the words of the Black Robe Men, and the One Mind would call forth our god. Dravanian lands would become Math lands, and even larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards for this war. Give the Vath the spies and revel his insatiable existence. Insane sound. Love the film clip. Yeah, man. That's a good song. I like Joiner a lot. Very clever lyric. Yeah, man. Yeah. Button has a song like that. I think it's called 3 Sides to a Story or something like that. Did you ever hear... did we talk about it? Did you ever hear Immortal Technique, Dance of the Devil? The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth. Put this idea from your mind, generous hunters. If you meet with our God, then he will have your soul. Surely you're not so generous as that. You wish to meet our God, offer yourself as a sacrifice, and you will soon be brought before him. We would mourn the loss of such generous hunters, however. We are Voth, we are the non-mind. We do not fear the one mind's thoughts. We can predict their will. You are generous hunters, yes. Many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all Voth to enjoy. Maybe you can bring us just one more. We're very fond of Nanka flesh. Yes, the meat of young Nanka would make a fine repast. I reckon the more blogging and vlogging, the more that people would come into your streams as well. Like me, eventually everyone will find you. Yeah, man, I agree. I agree. I slowly get followers on Twitter, but then I don't know if it's because I don't stream or as much, or they don't like my philosophical Twitter posts. That I've had a lot of people drop off, but it could be bots too, so. If you drop on, sure lights it up with some dope SRs. Yeah, man, she's awesome. She's done her big move and starts college next week. Yeah, man. Yeah, I talked to her a little bit here and there in Discord. Make sure she's alright. But yeah, man, it's I'm definitely gonna. I'll never stop creating. You know, it's just. I guess when people find me, because at the end of the day, regardless, you know, if you're a partner on here or not, or whatever you're doing, if you're looking for full time or if you're looking for whatever, an audience, attention, money follows attention. And that's what I'm trying to get by providing value every day. I'm gonna chat after this song. I gotta go lay down. Get a couple hours in. Awesome seeing you. Yeah, man, I'll be on a lot more.
another shot to my chest. My stomach squeezed on my breath, and my lungs collapsed, and I'm down on my fucking knees asking him why. He looked at me, I looked him dead in the eyes, and he smashed my face with the barrel, knocked all my teeth to the sky. And I heard a sound of the shot. He cocked back. He pressed the heart against my head and blew my fucking top back. Boom. I'm still conscious, I'm breathing, I'm still moving, no clue as to why I'm not dead. All this blood that I'm losing, and I heard my car drive off. Then I looked up and seen the sun, and that was all that I saw. Then I heard my conscience tell me, get up, nigga, get up. You're losing blood, oh my. Don't fall asleep or you'll die. Stay awake and move as much as possible, there's no time. Find some help and try to yell, you ain't too well, oh God. Wake up, nigga, wake up. Wake up, nigga.
Forgive me, but let us be clear about what is you propose. You mean to say that you would deliberately provoke the Nath, surrender yourself into what might generously be termed. Might do some panels up for your stream, and if you have free time sometime, I'll get you your mix play popping as well. Dude, I would love that. I would love that. Right now I don't have time for it, man, so that would be a huge help. I appreciate that.
All you gotta do for initiation is kill an innocent victim and leave them there with no witnesses or no snitches. If you do that, be down with the click. And that's for life, so don't you ever think you're getting out of this shit. I thought about it, soaking up the vibe as I study for information.
Yeah, man, I'll do a description thing for you and some panels, and you just paste stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, the buttons I always struggle with. Don't ask me why. I know it's simple, but I don't know. I just always have an issue with them.
Introduced me to his family, I was jealous of him. His mama told him, make sure you look out for my son. And before she could finish his sentence, I quickly just interjected and said, don't you even stress it. I got him to the fullest, even if that means bullets, bullies, gangs, AKs, and choppers till they kill us. I was lying to the fucking limits. Took advantage when he said he had that Honda Civic, a 93 with no license plate and no registration. Just thinking about every place I'ma go when I finally kill him. And then I asked him for a ride around the block, some distance from where he was parking. Instantly I knew my chance was coming, I'm ready to drill him. Then he told me, let's go, hop in. I dapped him up and started telling jokes the whole ride there. Had him cracking up as we were getting closer. He felt funny, I think he knew something was coming. That look he had was enough to tell me before.
I'll do a YouTube vid for you for the mix play. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would help, man.
I said right here, sit still. Turn the car off and chill. Then he started to panic. I told him relax. Then I pulled the
introduce your lives are forfeit.
Seen his light flash in an instant. I inched to his driver door. Then he tried to lock it. He couldn't. I ripped him right out his seat and then grabbed the side of my jeans and then put out the shotty. I cocked it twice.
I can't do it. It has to be on your PC. Right. I can do your channels. That would be amazing, man. I'd be super grateful for that. Alright, once I kill these guys, I'm out of here. I don't know if you've seen mine lately, but what you like, I can do some panels for my channel. I just need to know the name of the panels. Okay. Sweet, man. Yeah, let's talk in Discord. Hit me up tomorrow. Well, today, whatever it is. Sweet, man. I'll hit you up. Just reply when you can. Yeah, man. All right. I'm out of here. Thanks for everything, man. Nice seeing you. Hope all